It's October. It's 5 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Mr. Stephen Has a Dabble, where we are continuing our Minecraft expeditions. Of course, I do want to remind you, as I have done several times, about the world record attempt for the longest game of Minecraft ever, which currently the record stands under 36 hours. I'm not sure how far under. It's actually quite a long way, if I remember rightly, and Joe's going to try and break that. You can find information about his channel down below. Please do visit it. Please do get involved if you can. Every little thing that you can do will help, even if it's just support. I think I've said that more than once, but it's because it's true, and it's because I'm kind of that kind of guy, I suppose. Anyway, let's flip over to the game again, and we can hear zombies in the background doing their zombie-like thing, and unfortunately, I think something's gone wrong. No, there we go. Alright. So there's a zombie to kill somewhere around. Not quite sure where. And if I don't get him, the sun will. But it seems very close. Oh, there's a thingy there as well. So some of these characters can be somewhat problematic, but that's because, you know, the last thing I want is to create something amazing like these heads, and for a creeper to come along. I mean, I say they're amazing right now. They're obviously not that amazing, but you know, I'm pretty chuffed with my massive head, and you know, I don't want a creeper to come along and spoil it. So, because, you know, they will just blow stuff up. And one thing I wasn't sure about was, yeah, all right, let's do this today. One of the, I have got those still. One of the things that I need to do is to build the lights that are going to sit behind his eyes, and I don't really want those as windows. That's not really the point of them. So I need to go up here. I sort of find a way, because they're quite big. You know, if something can get up here, and I'm not going to put it past anything in this game, then it could destroy itself or me. So I want to put some. Like I said, I want these eyes to be much brighter. So we're going to have 4 of these in there. And I also want to enclose this in stone. So the back of the eyes will have like so. Yes, I've realised what my mistake was just then. I think there's still a way to fix it before I've finished the whole thing. No, I have messed this up completely. Oh dear. Right, so instead of going back, I need to fill those 2 blocks in, and not worry so much about that. But it does need doing, so let's do it, and we'll go there. There we go. You see, I can now build the blocks that I wanted in there. Take my trusty stone shovel, and you know what they say: they don't say that at all. You know what they don't say? They don't say shut up, because that would just be silly. I mean, you know, this isn't one of those silly shows where silly things happen. Again, we want the torches in there. We want to have much more light coming from this one than there is coming from the other one. But we still want to encase him in stone, because that's the best way of doing it. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's true. Now, once we're inside, the stairs that we've got here, I think I might keep, and I might actually try and build up a kind of a wall around there. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I am so paranoid about things. I'm almost tempted to put another sort of candle thing on there, but I think it's all right. One of the things I want to look at again is whether or not he's visible enough, because you know the visibility of these things is somewhat important. It's part of the whole, you know, the whole part and parcel of these heads. The important part was that they were visible. Now there was a creeper around here, and I don't want to go down there if there's a creeper still. So I'm just, see, he's still there. He is still there. I can't drop anything on him. I want to drop stuff on him. He's standing on my stuff. I don't think I've got much of a choice here. I need to go down there, and that's only going to get worse with time. I am just completely... Now I'm just thinking about the design and everything. I am being completely cavalier about losing my life in various different ways. He's seen me. Can he actually get anywhere? I mean, is he stuck or something? He must be able to get onto these. Must be. Okay, now here's a thing. I don't want to get trapped down there, obviously. Oh, damn, I didn't kill him. Ah, well. Never mind. He's out my way. That's all I wanted. Now, one of the things I'm going to do here, because of the wonderful things he does, is just build a wall. And the reason I'm building that is so that things that are spawning under there can't then get back up on to here where I am. And that might go when we get into the final build bits, but until then I want to keep that as much as possible. And there's that. You can start to see the shape of the face there. Bloody zombies everywhere. Dear God. Oh, he's on fire now. That's all right. But my main problem here now is how can I kind of build out onto that bridge to kind of get myself out onto that bridge. That was not the way of doing it. No. Nope. Right, well, let's call it. If you remember last time we were here, we made it possible for me to climb back out of this hole there, and in a very roundabout way get back home. So the problem that I'm having at the moment, I hope that you can see, is that I'm trying to build scaffolding to enable me to move into a more into a better position in order to get some of this stuff done, and it doesn't like it. It doesn't like me, perhaps that's the problem. But it's not playing ball, or indeed canaster. Interesting. I think we're nearly there. I think we're kind of getting to grips with this. It's coming. Okay, apparently we're not really there. Nearly. Oh, I fell from a high place. Oh yes, I did. One of the great things about this game is that I'm not too worried about falling from a high place. I'm not really here to not die. I'm just here to have fun. Right now I'm here to build stuff, so if I die whilst building stuff, it will have been, I will see that as having been part of my job. So I'm perfectly alright with that. However, I would like to see if I can collect the stuff that is littered around there. Why did I do that? So I didn't have to jump quite so far. Some rock there. Because, I mean, the last thing you want, really... Oh, now, I have to be a bit careful, because what I'm well aware of is that this very dark place down here, it's entirely possible that there are evil, creepy, crawly, villainy things. Because they must have spawned somewhere. And I think it was probably down there. So as I go along and collect all of my stuff, right. Right, could take just a minute just to kind of arrange a few things. I mean, this is vital. For I think I've mentioned the bizarre amount of OCD I seem to be suffering from having the right stuff in the right place, and you know it is a tricky thing to have to deal with, because nobody else cares. You don't want to see this. You know, you don't want to see what I'm doing here. It's ironically, it's not interesting enough. I've put that in the wrong order as well. No, I really, honestly, I don't know why I've put these things in a particular place in my head, and if they're not in the right place, then it's not right. I know some people will get that. Some people will understand why they need to be where they are. I know other people are going to be wondering why in God's name I am meddling around like I am and putting the wrong things in the wrong place, and why my head is telling me to do that, because that's what's happening. Right, that will do. Right, there are zombies and things around. I have to be careful. I have to assume that they are everywhere. And right there you can see what these stone heads are looking at. Actually, from here you could kind of see the construction of the stone head, and why it's, I mean, I think why it is what it is, because I think that kind of gives you a good idea of what's sort of happening here. Oh, am I stuck? Oh, I'm stuck. I can't get up. No, I can. There we go. That's my home, look. And so around here somewhere there should be... Oh no, he's gone. That's cool. Right, now, don't fall off the edge. Easier said than done. Because all I want to do is just to see the edge of that thing, and it's not happening. Damn it. I mean, part of me right now is thinking maybe... because I can't even get anything... Alright, okay, right. If I do this, is that going to help me in any way, shape or form? No. If I do this useless thing here, then 1,000 other useless things will be useless. Oh, this is really annoying. I know what I need. I need to be able to get to the edge. Oh, actually, because that's not a particularly big jump up, and I'm suddenly kind of where I want to be adding things. But I have to be very careful in here because it's, like I said, it's where the creepy crawlies can come from. Now, I can't see anything in here. Ah! What the... Oh my god! I don't think anyone has ever been so scared of a sheep before. Oh my word. I'm gonna cook him, I really am. Yay! Because now I'm underneath the chin and I can start to fill those blocks in. My god, that was difficult. And see where I am. Purchased, perched, perhaps, over the edge of a rather difficult to handle precipice. Right. Oh, and thank God I got back in time, because it's getting dark and I don't want to be out here in the middle of nowhere when it gets dark, because that's where the creepy crawlies come from. So let's try and get back home, and that's going to be today's video for you. I'm going to get my sword out. Just in case there's things around. Now you see here, this would have been great if I could have got in through my special entrance down there. But because I've had to board it up, it's not possible anymore. Although I am thinking maybe I'll put a door kind of this way, because I seem to be using that more. Now, one of the things you'll be able to see, look, is the spill of light coming from this guy's eyes. And I'm going to just do something towards the end, for the end of this video, that I haven't done before. First of all, I will open this in LAN mode, allowed sheets, and move on to spectator mode. We'll start this world as a LAN, and then I do game mode 0. Nope. Game mode 1. There you go. And I am now in survival, out of survival mode. And the reason that I wanted to do this is so that I can fly around here and just show you this is what we're building. And so what I want to be doing now is to kind of think, what's down here? How does his face fill out? It's kind of important that we can build down here, and I'm not sure we're going to be able to, but I will do my best. I also want to put more light in there, so I want to. Okay, I'm not doing it now. I'm going to refrain from even attempting to do it now. But you can kind of see where I'm going with this. You can kind of see where the model is coming from, and why it's doing the things that it's doing. I'm getting to be a bit happier with this right now, but I think it needs more work down here. The other thing I'm going to have a quick look at, just to see if I can show you. Look at that, skeletons. The other thing I'm going to have a quick look at, just to show you, is down here, where I've blocked some things off. Nothing spawned, you see. And up here, where I didn't, again, nothing's spawned. But that is a bit of a worry of mine, that the things that go bump in the night will spawn in my house, because it's happened twice already. If it hadn't happened before, then, you know, I'd probably go, oh well, it will be nothing. But unfortunately it has. So that, my friends, is the end of this. I'm going to leave from my bed now, and it's the morning again. And if I save and quit to title now, which I will do in just a moment, then you'll see. Alright, maybe I'll do that now, because that's really loud. You'll see that when I go back in, it'll be the morning, and that's saved. Some people might think that that's a cheat, but when you're building something like this, or where you want to show off what you're doing, it's kind of important to be able to go and do that kind of fly around thing. So hope you enjoyed seeing that. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Mr. Stephen Has a Dabble. We will be back tomorrow. We're coming to the end of these daily videos, and what's going to happen once Joe's big Minecraft session is over, is we're going to move the Minecraft sessions to, I think, Monday evenings, and that's just going to be a regular weekly thing. And we've got a very special announcement, which I might have announced earlier, but it's not that special, that we've got permission from Warner Brothers to play the Batman Arkham games on the channel, and to have a sort of a let's play with those going on as well. So I'm absolutely thrilled that I'm going to be doing that, because I love the Arkham games, and that's going to be probably later in the week, maybe Thursday or Friday. I don't know. We'll find out. Until then, anyway, until tomorrow, I should say, when we're going to be doing some more Minecraft. Thank you very much for listening. Do go and check out Joe's channel, please. The details are down below somewhere. And if you wouldn't mind, please like and comment and share and subscribe, because that really helps me out too. Thanks for watching, everybody, and good luck and good night.